It's a sweltering summer day, and the sun is blistering. I'm bored. Right about now would be the perfect time to watch a movie about pirates. Mass is up to the usual. After finishing all the preparations for the up-and-coming charity auction aboard the Amire, she proceeds to tidy up the reception hall and greets the guests. When she is not occupied, she stands in the corner of the brightly lit hall and observes the event as it unfolds. To the gentleman number 12. Going once? Going twice? Sold. Why is everyone so full of piss and vinegar? It's just a bunch of old antiques. Another unremarkable day, just as the last. Next up for the auction, we have a fragment of the map dropped up by Captain Alligator. Captain Alligator? As if it was by divine providence, this map was found its way to Mass. And the beginning of a magnificent adventure has begun to unfurl. We have it on good authority that this map belongs to a famous pirate that was up on the surface. Pirate! Upon further inspection, one can see that it contains information pertaining to the whereabouts of the Buccaneer Golden Ship, which is to said of the vast store of treasure. Golden Ship! It is a one-of-a-kind artifact from the olden days up on the surface. We'll stop the bid now 50. I've gotta have my hands on that map. On one dog day afternoon in the summer, Mass's grandest adventure has yet to commence. With the option of the small map fragment, I take a gander at the piece of parchment Mass brought with her. Is this the piece of paper from the alligator guy? This is no ordinary scrap of paper. This is a piece of a map. Not only that, it can lead us to treasure locations left behind by Captain Alligator himself. You really blew your entire savings on this thing? Not all of it. I still got a little bit left. Danny's! You shut your mouth. Are the members of Agnes Squad allowed to participate in auctions? Not out in the open or in front of clients, no. Something doesn't snag a buyer. We're allowed to buy it if we want. So there was no other buyers? Could say that. So you spent everything you had on something no one wanted. Yeah. How are you planning on getting by with no money? I can always sleep and take showers at the outpost. Failing that, I could also stay in the Amire. About food. I can help myself to the leftovers at the event. I've got options. I'm telling you, it's impressive that I have this map. It's a precious relic left behind by a renowned pirate. Captain Alligator. If you ask me, I think Yan was pulling one over on you. No way! She said it was great that I have this much passion about pirates. And she even gave me a free swimsuit with it. I see. You see? So, it can't be a scam. Master sucker. Master sucker. Would you two lay off? Quit making it sound like I'm a poor sap who got no wool pulled over her eyes. Don't you think it's a bit risky to spend everything you had? There's still an off chance it could be fake. So what if it's forgery? At the very end of the day, when it comes to all things pirate related, the number one thing is passion, nothing else. It's all about summoning your courage and blundering into the great unknown. I can understand why you're concerned, Captain. But I'm telling you, the instant I laid my eyes on the map, I felt something. Adventure. I knew I couldn't let this slip by my fingers. You sound sure of yourself, so I'll stop worrying. Thank you. With that being said, I have something to tell you. What is it? A closer look at the map. Matt spreads open the map fragment, and I begin to expect it. There's a crude triangular shape that seems to form of trees, with an X drawn on the right of it. There are also a few remarks from a person who drew the map. Do you know of the legendary pirate? The ones whose names silent babies' cries? That celebrate Brigadiers who conquered an whole island and even subdued the sirens? Captain Alligator. One who had attended everything left of his treasures, the golden ship behind. Inside this hollow vessel of treasures beyond one's dreams, ripe for the taking. This map shows where the golden ship is docked. The golden ship? You see that? The entire story of the golden ship is written down here. So if you're managing to locate the ship, the money will no longer be really a concern for you. You catch on quickly, Captain. With this being said, would you like to help me on this epic seafaring adventure? If we do end up finding treasure, I'll split it with you 50-50. You'd really be that generous? Of course! This is an adventure you can't let... This adventure can't left port unless you're a part of it. Alright, I'm in. Bearing special circumstances, it's forbidden for me to go up to the surface without a commanding officer. I was worried you might turn me down. But I didn't expect you to be raring to go. You're the best, Captain. I wouldn't forget this. We can meet here after finishing our packing. Before that, there's something else we have to do. What's that? Isn't getting up to the surface our #1 priority? There might be other pieces of the map in the Ark. You think so? We'll have a tough time pinpointing the location using just one scrap we have right now. That's true, but... Wouldn't it be just as hard for the two of us to try and search the entire Ark? It would, and that's why I'm gonna make a request. A request? To who? Hey. Hey. Good. What are you guys doing? Saying hi. Where's sugar and milk? Assignment. Yes. Happy. Then I guess we'll have to ask you. Assignment? No. Oh, come on. You can't refuse without at least hearing us out. Not now. Too easy. Are you really going to turn us down? Yeah. Refuse. That's a real shame. We're gonna search for a golden ship, but if you're not interested... Golden ship? Whole ship gold? It's called the golden ship, isn't it? Why wouldn't it be? Everything gold. You're not really... If you're not willing to come, I suppose we'll have to wait for sugar or milk. Primo frantically grasps my hands. Do what? I can do anything. Wowzers. I've never heard Primo see so much so quickly. Let me go. Okay. Bass pulls up Alligator's map. Map? Yep. It's a piece of the map left by the famous pirate, Captain Alligator. We're turning the arc upside down to see if there's any other pieces lying about. Just arc? For the moment, yeah. Okay. Let's search too. Much appreciated. Thanks a bunch. A few days after we tasked Primo with finding additional pieces of the map. Found it. Huh? Really? You really found another piece? Yeah. Small problem. What is that? On surface. I should have known. In a chest. Tried to take a rapture calm. Pioneer ran. Went back, couldn't find. Don't remember where. What do you mean? How could they have forgotten so quickly? Dessert. Too much sand. So it's buried in sand? And now we can't find it? Correct. Dessert, no coordinates. But chest location, no. At least you know what desert it's in. So there's that. If that's the case, we should head to the coordinations and find the chest that's buried in the sand. Exactly. Who do we know who can track something buried within the sand? I know just the person. She's second to none when it comes to finding this kind of thing. Are we talking about... Just follow me. Should be over the moon that we are telling her we're heading to the ocean. Thanks, Prima. Once this adventure is done and dusted, I'll make sure you're rewarded. I go to adventure. You want to come on the adventure with us? Yeah. Do you realize that we may be heading up to the surface? Full ship. Wanna see. Is that the only reason? Split treasure. Even better. That goes without saying. I already agreed to give Captain his share. But I'm more than willing to split my half with you. That much? Of course. We're crewmates. If we come across any treasure, we'll split it evenly, fair and square. That's crewmate? So different from cafe. Touched. We'll work hard. Glad to hear. Alright, let's go find another member of our crew. Okay. Mass and Primo walk forward, shoulder to shoulder. You're asking me to go up on the surface? Just the two of us? Have you gone mental? Just let me explain. It won't be just the two of us. Captain and Frema will be joining us as well. Well, that's an improvement, but still. Why the ocean? That's because Mass explains the story thus far to Anchor. I heard you have bought something at the auction. You blew your entire savings? You sure you're feeling okay? We're at the cusp of versing an adventure, and you're asking about me? Yes, cause I know how irritable you get when you haven't eaten. That may be true. But the important thing here is the important thing here is that we have a proper seafaring adventure. No floating about on some not floating around on some microscopic swimming pool. We might be able to see a real ship on real water. Real ship. Not just any ship, the golden ship. Golden ship. That would be pretty cool. Since it's the golden ship, then there might be a golden starfish on it. I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of interesting things if we look about. I believe we will as well. So are you interested? Yeah. This golden ship sounds pretty integral. And I want to see an actual vessel heading out on sea. Besides that, we don't have any events scheduled on the Admirer for the next 2 weeks. So count me in. Alright. Will we be heading out to the desert now?
Sure, but it won't be easy finding buried treasure chest. You'll have to use your radar to help us find it.
Sure thing. I'll find the ship. If it's the last thing I do. That's the spirit. Now that we've all gathered up our crew, we'll finally set out on our adventure.
Let's pack up our things and head out in the morning.
Tomorrow, we'll head out to find Captain Alligator's golden ship.
Tally-ho.
Tally-ho!
Tally-ho! Woohoo!
Adventure awaits! The next morning, we all set out to the surface. We head towards the desert, believing there's a remaining piece of the map. It's a hot one today. Any marine critters out here might end up being extra crispy.
Ooh, hot.
I should have expected this. It's just like the movies. The desert is no place to be trifled with. Nonetheless, this is where the coordinates led us. So you can fire up your radar, right, Anchor? Sure thing. You said the chest is made out of metal, right?
Metal, yes.
Good, then that'll make it easier. Anchor closes her eyes with intense concentration. Did you find it? Maybe. There's definitely something metal buried under here. According to my radar, it should be northwest from here. Let's head to that direction. Aye aye, matey.
We all follow Anchor in the search of anything conspicuous.
Here.
Matt starts to dig in the spot Anchor is pointing at. Mass picks up a metal bowl from the sand.
A plate? It's got cat written on it. I think it's meant to be a food bowl. Oh man, I got hype over nothing.
Can you configure your radar to pick up on larger objects?
Sure.
Anchor closes her eyes again.
Bigger than a cat bowl. Bigger than a cat bowl. You got something? yeah, this time it's bigger. To the east. Aye, matey.
Once again, we follow Anchor and keep our eyes peeled.
Here. Alright, let's get digging.
After digging down into the sand with Mass, we found ourselves face to face with a rapture that was buried under the sand.
Rapture? Well, they're made out of metal after all. Is that really the time to be having a little roadside chat?
Prima fires off a shot and lands directly a direct hit on the rapture's core. Quiet.
Oh, that was so cool.
I guess that's why you're the scavenger. Looks like you can really handle yourself, Rima.
Thanks.
But too late.
Huh?
The cries of the rapture buried in the sand have attracted thralls of other raptures.
Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
We gotta stand our ground and fight. We managed to defeat all the invading raptors.
Nobody ever said adventures were supposed to be easy.
Is everyone okay?
All good. It's inherent to an adventure.
For danger to come, peace impartial. I'm good. I'm gonna find gold.
I'm also okay. I have to look for a golden starfish. I'm also okay. I'm looking forward for this golden starfish. Besides, the surface isn't exactly a safe place at the best times.
I'm just glad everyone's okay.
Anchor.
Are you trying to find chests one more? Can you try to find a chest one more time?
Okay.
Anchor closes her eyes again.
Bigger than a catapult, but smaller than a rapture. It's not working.
What's wrong?
Captain, can you give me a smack on the head?
Excuse me?
I think my radar is on the fits. I've always heard that there's a chance of fixing a broken appliance by giving it a good old whack. I'm sure it'll be the same with my radar.
Anchor, you're not an appliance.
Ow! What are you doing?
That reaction proves that you're not an appliance. I let go of Anchor's cheek.
I still think it's worth trying. I mean, Captain's right. You're able to even find items underwater. You've also been trained with helm nearly every day. By preparation for us one day setting sail on the Admire. We've got this. There are things bigger than a catapult, but smaller than a rapture. How about searching for something that's square? Wouldn't that make it any easier? Yeah, something square. Got it. Bigger than a catapult, smaller than a rapture. Something square.
Anchor closes her eyes. Did you find something?
Yeah, and I think it's the right one this time. Just the right size. And it's square box. Sounds like that's what we're looking for. Where is it? To the west. Let's book it.
We follow Anchor and head west.
Right there. Gotcha.
Matt starts digging where Anchor is indicating.
Chest.
Everyone hurls up the buried treasure chest.
Whew. Alright. Let's open this sucker.
Go, go.
About time. Mass opens the chest to reveal the remaining pieces of the map. Prima's intel had indicated. There it is! Prima Anchor, what would I have done without you guys? I can't believe it. We actually found the remaining pieces of the map. Compliment? Thanks. Let's combine it with the other piece. Okay. Mass connects the two, Mass connects the two pieces. Oh my gosh. There's a familiar image of the triangle of the trees with an X right on it. And the surroundings are several scribbled lines. It looks like there's supposed to be an ocean right next to the tree.
Tree, ocean, between.
There's a triangle of trees, the shape of the shoreline. Triangle of trees, the shape of the shoreline. I think I know where this is.
You know just where to look at this picture?
I do. I know all the shorelines near the arc, just like the back of my hand. I'm willing to bet this is all the one.
You memorized every last one?
When the Empire one day heads up onto the surface, it'll need a capable helmsman on deck. So I memorized the location topography just for this case.
It's absolutely amazing. The memory.
Jeez, guys are making me blush. Anyways, if this is the shoreline that I'm thinking of, it's not that far from here. Let's hurry.
You got it, Captain.
By Mass's lead, we maneuver our way through the desert up onto the surface, spending a long, cold night together. Decoy has been installed. It's freezing here. I've heard how cold the desert gets at night, but this is on another level. How come you're not saying anything, Prima? Are you okay?
So cold. Can't talk. Need calories.
I should have known you would have said something like that. How about you, Captain? Are you okay?
I'm not gonna lie, I've been freezing my butt off.
Well, you are human after all. We should all huddle together. Or else Captain's gonna freeze to death. We can't let that happen.
So cold, could die.
Everyone gathers around me. Are you feeling any better?
You can say that.
Eventually, we stumble upon an unfamiliar beach. Anchor, look. It's the ocean. It certainly is. It looks like... Just look at all the fishies. Wow. This is incredible. Mass and Anchor stare at the water, transfixed.
You want to stop here for a bit?
That's a great idea. Is that allowed, though? I would like that, too. I want to take a closer look at all the sea critters.
It'll be fine. Let's hang out and relax a bit.
I brought a swimming suit just for this occasion. I'll go change.
Mass runs into the nearby abandoned building.
Didn't bring one. Ah, screw it. I'll go into the water anyways. All done. I don't know why, but I feel kind of embarrassed for some weird reason.
You look cute.
Cute? That's hardly a word that you should be saying to describe a pirate. Still, it's nice to hear it from you. Come on, Maz, let's take a dip. How about joining us, Freema?
Freema's already lounging underneath a towering tree. Ooh, lazy sleepwear. She pulls up her glasses.
And promptly falls asleep. Wow, that was fast. Kinda reminds me of barnacles stuck to a rock. Oh well. We'll have more than enough fun, just the two of us.
Mast and Anchor charge into the ocean.
So refreshing. Come in, Captain.
We all make several memorable stops like this during our sojourn, before finally arriving at the location marked on Alligator's map.
This is it. Spot on the map.
We all look at our surroundings.
Sure enough. There's a triangle. Triangle of trees.
Nearby, there's a patch of trees angled in the shape of a triangle.
That means if we take a right, the golden ship should be right there. Just a little further, everyone. We're almost there.
Yep.
Huh? Oh, what is it, Freema?
That ship? Freema points to the right, towards somewhere far into the distance. It's a remarkable sight to behold, far from the resemblance of a golden ship of our imaginations. What lies before us is a shipwreck on the voyage of collapsing. What lies before us is a devastating shipwreck on the verge of total collapse.
That's the ship. What is that? That's the correct location, right? This is a total shipwreck.
Could this be it after all?
According to the map, it should be. Unless Rapture Invasion altered the terrain. If the map is accurate, though, this is the only place it could have been.
So this was the right place after all. I gaze once again on the Rimship wreckage. So is that the fabled golden ship? No gold here.
Something tells me there's not going to be any golden starfish either. So let's take a look inside. You never know. There might be a whole bunch of gold in there.
Right. Let's take a look. We all head inside the ship.
As far as treasure goes, I bet there's no great shake inside too.
Agree.
It's too late. It's too early to give up now. Let's keep looking. Here, check this ornament out. Very antique. You could practically feel the luxury oozing off of it. I bet if we take it back, it could make a fortune. Jeez, I barely touched it and practically disintegrated. The pillar beside us is falling apart. Oh, be more careful. Is it just me, or do you guys feel like... Is it just me, or do you hear something ominous?
Suddenly, the floorboards underneath Freema's foot give out.
Ugh. Prima, are you okay? Everyone works together to pull Prima back up. Fine. The wood is rotten out, so the structural integrity of this place is practically non-existent. Everyone, please be careful. Something strange. Only here weak. Are you saying that only the floors here are the only thing that's weak? Seems like crap. What? Why don't you all buzz off? Then... Out of nowhere, a massive cloud of dust descends upon Mass. What is it? What? Is this from the ceiling? There's a loud noise that came from the cloud coming down. Something off. I'll investigate. Anchor closes her eyes and surveys the surroundings. There's someone here. Mass dusts herself off. Who's there? Oh, for goodness sake, I thought you would leave after a while. So it be. A girl wearing a helmet emerges from the darkness. Who are you? You don't need to know who I am. All you need to know is that if you want to pass through here, you'll have to pay the toll. And it ain't gonna be cheap. You gotta give me something nice and shiny, with plenty of moolah. What's a kid doing here? Who are you calling kid? Unfortunately for you, I found this jackpot first. I just want to conduct a proper search before you meddling fools came barging in. You got quite a mouth on you. You a human or a Nikkei? Can't you tell? I'm a Nikkei. And I don't like idle chat, so hurry up and make a decision. Fork over the toll. Or take a hike. What'll it be? Obviously, we're going to... What the... Hey, what's that? One side of the ship scatters. Raptures burst through. Oh, come on, this ship's already busted up enough. Captain, this way, hurry. An encounter. You're pretty good for mere peasants. You're not so bad yourself, kiddo. I'm not a kid, and I've got a name. It's Chime. Took you long enough to tell us. Nice to meet you, Chime. I'm Mass. And I'm Anchor. Please, I don't need to hoot your names. Fine. Alright, what are you... Fine. Alright. Anyways... Fine. Anyways, what on earth are you doing here hanging out in the golden ship? I'm not just hanging around for your information. I'm on a sacred mission. Alright. I take it back. A sacred mission, huh? Sounds important. You may not be as stupid as you look after all. My first impressions of you may have been off. Considering that you, in fact, have a brain between your ears. I'll tell you more about me. I'm a vessel working for the crown. And acted on my sole duty to resurrect the kingdom. I've chanced upon a treasure map and it led me all the way here. There wasn't much boon, not as much as I expected. I scrounged up a treasure chest, but there wasn't anything inside. It's a waste of time considering... it was a waste of time coming here if you ask me. A treasure chest? I wanted to try to chase you all away before searching the interior. But then those raptors crashed in the party. The fight turns the whole inside of the ship into shambles. So I don't think that there's any point looking further. All those precious times flushed down the drain. Try pulls up some scraps paper from out of her pocket. So it's on to the next piece of the hidden treasure for me. See you later, bumpkins. Chime disappears into the darkness, accompanied by a jingling sound. Just Chime mentioned. Why don't we look for it? Just in case she's missing something. It's a good idea. We better hurry, though. Soon after. I think this is it. It's awfully old, though. I'll open it careful this time, so it doesn't break. Maz creaks open the chest. I don't see anything inside. What's this on the lid? Maz pulls up the hidden handle inside. Maz pulls a hidden handle located at the bottom side of the lid. Wow. Handle is really big. Just be gentle with it. Once Maz pulls the handle, a secret compartment opens to reveal a tiny gold box. Just look at how shiny it is. Do you think this is treasure? Amazing. But I think that Chime said earlier there was nothing inside. Apparently she missed the handle. She clearly didn't pay too much attention. Alright, everyone. The moment of truth finally awaits. Gather round. Wow, an honest to goodness treasure. Exciting. Oh, open it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Inside the box, there was only a lone journal. A journal? That's all. No way. There has to be more. Wait a moment. Maz desperately searches the inside of the box, but only finds nothing. There's no way. How could this all be that's inside? We must have gotten the location wrong. I've read the map incorrectly. Yeah, that's right. Let me have another look. Great place. You know Nap. Right, there's no way you were off. This, or was, rather, the golden ship. I'm sorry, everyone. I know you were all in high hopes. After I pulled you all through to find the golden ship, and now... Fine. Saw ocean, slept. I'm fine with it too. I'm just glad we got to see the ocean. Still... In an effort to cheer the dejected Mast, I pull out the journal and begin to flip through it. On the first page, the words of the pirate journal are scrawled. The pirate journal? Sorry? What was that? That's what's written here. Mast rushes over and flips the journal's pages, scanning it.
You're right. This is the journey. This must be a journal left by pirates. The names of their ship was Benediction. This journal talks about the Benediction, commanded by Captain Mac. That means this ship... Not golden ship. Right. Holy moly. There's still hope. This adventure isn't over yet. Good, let's keep reading. Pirate Journal. Year XX. July 3rd. My name is Mac, and I will become the lord of all the pirates near the future. A while ago, I found a treasure map said to have been left by the gods of the ocean. To find such a rare map is surely a sign that this isn't fate. I'm certain that I am the chosen one. I will follow God's word and go whether it leads me and what may come. Huh? Do you think that the map he's talking about is the one we have? I think so. So Mac was also looking for Captain Alligator's treasure. Seems so. Is there any hints about the golden ship's whereabouts in the journal? Precisely. Keep reading. Year XX, August 10th. You've set sail. One member of the crew keeps bellowing adventure ho. Another is lazily sleeping on the deck. Yet another is consistently finding all the matters of a particular objects. I feel the pressure weighing on my shoulders. Oh, great God of the ocean. What have you cursed me with such dimwits for? Nothing much we can glean from these pages. His crewmates do remind me of a few people I know. Huh? Ooh. Nothing. Anyways, there doesn't seem to be much useful information, so I'll skip ahead. Year XX, March 30th. Although, as I thought, we have been chosen. Even though the benediction was battered through stem to stern, thanks to the lackluster sailing skills of my inexperienced crew. It stayed afloat and brought us to the location drawn on the map. At the end of the long voyage, we have finally discovered treasure. It can be found at the Pirate's Eye. These priceless artifacts are most certainly blessing brought down above from the god of the ocean. After reaching this place, the benefiction finally breathes her last breath. And with this is where our adventure ends. Our hope is for others to pick up where we left off and to continue the adventure for themselves. We have torn the map received from the god of the ocean into two and hid them in places near the desert. We've decided to store the blessings of the ocean of the pilots. We decided to store the blessings from the oceans. We decided to store the blessings from the ocean god at the Pirate's Eye. Any seafaring buccaneers can reach it by following the guidance of the ocean god. May the ocean gods bless upon you as well. That's the last entry. Pirate's Eye? What do you think it is? Pirate's Eye. Pirate's Eye. Oh! Could it be? What is it? I think I know where it is. Everyone, follow me. All of us follow Mast as we scurry onto the deck of the ship. Over there.
The pirate's eye. I think that's what it is.
Mass points to the crow's nest at the ship.
Oh, I get it now. Since the crow's nest gives you the greatest amount of visibility, you can consider it the ship's eye. You may be onto something. I knew you'd get it.
I'll get up.
Let's see.
Looking around the deck of the ship, the main mast is completely in disrepair, with nearly all the steps of the ladder being broken. Scaling would be a risky proposition.
Are you sure climbing up there would be okay? Wouldn't it break?
I think it'll be okay, as long as one person goes up.
One person?
Exactly. I'll go. I'm the one who dragged you all here, and I'm the one who dragged you all on this crazy adventure. And I'm also the one claiming that there's treasure upon the top of the crow's nest. A true pirate should stand behind their word.
Sure, but still.
You all entrusted me and are willing to accompany me on this adventure onto the surface. I owe it to you all to find this treasure with my own hands. I'm asking you to trust me one last time. I believe that there's a treasure on the top. No matter what happens, what's important is our adventure is full of passion.
I trust you. I'm sure you'll find the treasure.
Thank you, Captain.
There's treasure. Definitely.
You too, Fremont?
Hold on. Anchor closes her eyes.
Mast. My radar is picking up something. There's definitely something up top there. It must be a treasure. I'm sure of it.
Even you have my back, Anchor.
Thank you, everyone. I won't come back empty-handed.
Mass comes upon the Picard damaged ladder. Mask climbs on the precautious damaged ladder and starts to ascend using the few remaining rugs that were intact. You okay?
I'm fine, don't worry.
Mask regains her composure and stretches her hands out to the next ringer.
Here we go. She's nearly at the top now.
One rug left. Mask only has to climb one last ring until she's at the crow's nest. Even though her arms and legs are beginning to tremble halfway up, it's too late for her to stop now. Just take it nice and easy.
You got this.
Come on. You can do it. Driven forward by the encouragement of her friends waiting for her below, Mask reaches out her hand and slips. Mask! Mask throws out her hand and clinches onto the last ring on the ladder. They cut off your legs, then you start to crawl. That's the pirate's way. After several tension-filled minutes, which left us all sweaty-palmed, Mask finally makes it up to the crow's nest.
I thought it was toast back there.
Mask takes a swig from the bottle tied at her waist. She centers her breathing and looks around. This has to be the pirate's eye they were talking about. High atop the crow's nest, the sparkling emerald ocean lays. The sparkling ocean lies spread A sparkling emerald ocean lies spread out before her. The golden ship glimmers in the golden sands glimmer in the sunlight. Having been unsoiled by humans for decades, nature's bounty has allowed it to unfold undisturbed in all of its splendor. It's beautiful. It's easy to forget sometimes, but the surface can be a wondrous place. Don't you think so, Morgan? Hey, Morgan. Where'd you go? Morgan takes off, soaring through the air, and then lands elsewhere on the crow's nest. Mass found it! Mass found it! Huh? Don't tell me that's... Everyone! Mass zooms down the tower, nearly at supersonic speed. Careful! Look at this! Mass provides a golden bottle. What is it? Golden bottle? It's not just a bottle. It's not that the bottle's gold. Mass shakes the bottle, and the golden-colored liquor inside Mass shakes the bottle, and the gold liquid inside swirls. Wow, so pretty! So the liquid inside is golden? That's right. It's the only thing the crow's nest. It was the only thing in the crow's nest. So this must be the treasure left behind by the ocean god. I tend to agree with you. I'm sorry. We didn't find the treasure everyone was hoping for. But still... Remo opens the bottle and takes a sip. Remo, we don't even know what was in it. No. This is treasure. Huh? Promotion god. Definitely. I want some. Wow! It's super sweet. Delicious, though. Do you want a sip, Captain? I take the bottle from Anchor and have a swig. The overwhelming sweetness has nearly enough to melt my tongue. The overwhelming sweetness that was nearly enough to melt my tongue fills my mouth, and a fruity aroma lingers in my nostrils, as if it was tasted from the ocean itself. And a wave of intoxication? A wave of intoxication flavor comes crashing down on my taste buds. It's delicious. Is it really that good? Oh my goodness, it's amazing! Told you so. It certainly qualifies as treasure to me. I guess. Stop feeling sorry for us and just take another dip in the ocean. Huh? Everyone, look over there! Is that... I look at the direction Anchor's pointing. At the far end of the emerald waters, a thick ocean fog descends. Amongst the haze, there's a dimming golden light, and the silhouette of a gigantic ship can be vaguely made out. At a brief moment, the shadow floats and then disappears just as quickly as it arrives. Did you all see that? Yeah, I saw it. Golden ship. So it does exist. Captain Alligator's golden ship. It's not just a folk's legend. It's not just a folk's tale. Our adventure isn't in vain after all. Everyone, thank you so much. It's only because you all are willing to come up here with me. that our adventure has a happy ending.
Yes.
Yeah?
We have to find the golden ship next time. And get on board. Our adventure isn't over yet. We just have taken a break until we set sail once again.
Captain. Count me in. Oh.
Count me in. I want to see ship.
I want to go in next time too. I want to go next time too. I need to see if the golden... I still need to see if there's any golden sea... I need to go to see if there's any golden starfish inside the golden ship. You guys. Another adventure. Alright then. Our adventure days aren't over yet. Next time, we'll be sure to find the golden ship.
After our adventure, Master returns to her daily life. Back to the corner of the brightly lit banquet hall.
What a long day.
Don't these people just get tired of having the same story every day? On the surface, there's always something new. Occasionally, Max thinks back of her exploits on the surface. The blistering desert day, the frigid desert night, the breathtaking vast of ocean, the ramshack shipwreck, the struggle climbing to the crow's nest. She recalls all those memories fondly. As she closes her eyes and takes herself back to the day upon the crow's nest, she can hear the waves clashing.
Yes. Home said we can start clearing the tables.
Okay. And the all too brief adventure had come to a close, and she has returned to the dull, tranquil of daily life once again. Back to reality where Meyer only has a slim glimmer of fate to set sail one day. And the endless social gatherings must be held on the ship. The tranquil, the thrilling escapees of the day during the hot summer lingers in mass memories, baked in a rosy glow, and have left an inward mark on her.
Come on, step in.
Alright,
Come on, step on it. We better clear these tables and fast. Are you okay, Mass? Is something you ate disagreeing with you?
what did I do to... Oh, what did I do to slip... Oh, what did I do to have another sip of the ocean's god elixir?
Oh, that. I would love to have a few more sips as well. Alright then. Let's get this place cleaned up quickly and go meet the captain. You got it.
On that day on the surface, when she set her eyes upon the golden ship floating in the ocean's haze, Mass decided to live life to the hilt once again, longing for the day where she can once again set sail with her merry crew.
Thank you everyone for joining me, and I hope to see you here once again for another event next week. Take care. Come check me out on YouTube. If you have a character story you would want to hear, please leave it down below. I would love to see who you would recommend. And if not, feel free to stop by when an event first drops. I'll be recording it on my Twitch. If you don't have a union already, feel free to join mine. The code will be in the description. Thank you all and have a beautiful night. Take care.